Not my glove. Where's my glove? Either of my gloves. Here's one. I don't know where my favorite one is, though. I will say that one of the jobs that I had, the only like big boon from it was just the fact that they gave me arthritis gloves, which should have been a fucking red sign, like red flag to fucking leave, because they gave you it as like a part of signing, like not signing on, but like as a part of like just the stuff that you'd be like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, you can like get these if you want. It's like we didn't have like a uniform or anything, but it was just like, oh hey, if you want these, you can have these. It was like, bro. It was like people literally had like worn their like the fact that the company had just obliterated their bodies like a badge of honor. And I was like, bruh, I'm getting the fuck out of here. No, I don't care about the fucking company that much to obliterate my body for you. But I got free gloves, so I use them for uh art. My brain took a minute to process that. I don't even know what this is. I think it was just like a generated playlist off of one song. Uh, let's do this one. Need to design the outfit. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I went to 69%. So I was thinking something like maybe like a raised kind of collar, like a tunic. His armor is glamored, so it doesn't really matter what his clothes looks like. I was referencing a couple pieces. It's so zoomed in. Let me just bring it. Maybe I need my pure ref. I think I need my pure ref. Oh, she's already ready. Maybe I won't need to do this then. Maybe I don't do that, and I'll have the open. Guess we'll switch over now then. It was quick drawing. Actually, let me finish like some pants real quick. We'll bring her into voice chat and then we'll switch stuff over. Because I really want to get some pants on this boy real quick. Okay, she's not calling, so I'll call her.
Hello.
Hello.
How goes your pants?
I haven't started on them because I wasn't sure if you were gonna call or if I was gonna have to like, be ready for
Oh, okay.
answering. So I just copied over my refs into pure ref so I could have that on hand so I can stare at them.
Okay.
It's a little more difficult than I thought to like mesh these up in my head because I wanted like specific pieces. Oh, hello, Fenris. Ah, okay. I think I want. I don't know if you're watching the stream or not, but
I am.
I think I want one short sleeve, and then I'll probably do like a band, just like a callback, because his original. Actually, you might know just because like we met me drawing Rao the first time.
Uh-huh.
Like literally me drawing him first like couple digital art stuff that
Right.
like I did. I showed her literally like the first digital like media piece that I was like really proud of.
Mm-hmm.
It was really fun. Those were times.
Those were times.
Those were times. Do I give him a little I mean, these pants are like high-waisted, but do I give him a little slut tummy?
I mean, if you're going for sexy, then I'd say yeah.
Make his boyfriend blush.
Yee.
I don't think there's a seam here. Actually, I think there was a seam there. I don't know why I didn't undid that line. I liked that line. It's just like a habit. It was like, there's no way I can get this on the first one.
Mhm.
So these pants don't actually flare here. They flare like... They're kind of like that. There's no real crotch. I think these are probably some wide pants. Do you like this song?
I don't hear no song.
You don't hear the song? Oh,
Well,
do you have this stream muted?
I have it on my phone, so yeah.
Oh, I see, I see. Makes sense, makes sense. It's a Skyrim song.
Oh, which one? I'll probably know it.
Nordmead.
Okay.
It's not like an official Skyrim song, it's like a fan song.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I wouldn't know it then. Glenda.
So, it's been considered canon that Rao is afraid of spiders.
Oh, I mean, I'm not surprised because a lot of people are scared of spiders.
Yeah, it's why it's just like, yeah, it's a reasonable, like, fear or, like, dislike.
Oh yeah.
Especially if they're, like, fucking giant spiders. It's not like just like a oh well, fuck, it's like a little spider. God, ah. No, it's like we're facing literal fucking giant spiders right
I mean,
now.
who wouldn't be afraid of that?
Yeah, but like, so we were talking about how like well we got into the like battle, right? And like it was like a surprise thingy because like they were like invisible, so they phased in. And so like they fucking jump scared his ass. And because Ral is a fae and he's a warlock, like his magic is one given to him like from his patron, who's fae, and he's also like a charisma caster.
Mm-hmm.
So we say that like his magic is like from his emotions and stuff because fae are very much like emotional creatures, and like this is just kind of like where we say his magic is from, rather than like casting from um tomes and like things that have like through study and stuff. He's like innately magical due to the fact that he's fae.
Right.
So like
Yep.
all of the magic that he knows, he's had like his whole life, you know. And but like he like taps into that sort of magical side of him in order to like cast more types of like different magics and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
So therefore his like he's not practiced with it in like what he would consider his like natural and innate magics, because like he's obviously like he's got a lot he's he has a lot of practice like with his own personal magics because he's a cantrip king. He has 11 fucking cantrips.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's like literally he has 11 cantrips as like a level 13 rogue and level like 2 warlock.
Good lord.
Yeah, so this man is chunky with his fucking spell cantrips. So it's like he's not unused to magic, but like the level of magic that he has is like very low in comparison like
Mm-hmm.
to like what, but like those are like magics that like naturally come to him that he's kind of like just known and like had his whole life. Which he's like of course gotten more. I think he started with 5. He started with 5 cantrips and now he just has so many.
Yeah, how do you use them all?
I use them actually. I use quite a few of them very frequently.
Hmm.
Because I
Well,
use like, guidance all the time. At the very beginning, I used firebolt a lot. Um, was it firebolt? It was a fire
cantrips,
cantrip.
cantrips still take an action slot, right? Like they're not free
Yes,
actions.
yes, they're not free actions. They're free to cast, like they don't take a slot to cast them,
Yeah.
but they are still an action.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
But I used a lot of like utility spells. So I used like
Yeah.
thaumaturgy and mage hand and message and
Mm-hmm.
like those kinds of spells. And eventually I got access to guidance. Um I think I have God, I'm not even remembering all of them. There's so many of them. Utilitar. Well, I was gonna say utilitarian. Uh utilitarian spells, but I don't know if that necessarily. I mean, like I guess that fits. But I was looking for utility, but my mouth wouldn't speak it.
It was making AOL dial-up noises.
My
Yeah.
well, it wasn't that like my mouth was like fucking it up. Fuck. My brain wasn't fucking it up. My mouth was, because sometimes like my tongue will get like tripped up over my piercings,
Yeah.
which is fun. Also, how'd your game go, Solar? Do you have anything fun? Your mouth fucks. My mouth does fuck. Oh, but the spider thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it we've said that like his magic is like reactive and stuff, and therefore like it reacts on his emotions, and so he's not like completely in control of that sometimes. So like sometimes it'll be like his magic replies to his like intense emotions sometimes.
Oh, mm-hmm.
And so whenever these fucking spiders jumped out and jump scared his ass, I was just like, well, what the fuck is my I guess time to cast some magic. And I cast
Yeah.
Shatter as
Oh
he
no.
fucking screams. Just fucking sonic boomed these fucking spiders out of existence.
Hey, it worked, right?
Yeah, it did. However, it also summoned the other enemies in the other room, and my
Oh
fucking
no.
our wizard was pissed.
Whoops.
He was just like, "What's the point of you just skulking around doing stealth if you're just gonna fucking cast Shatter?"
It's not my fault.
I was just like, "Oh, excuse me for role playing in my roleplay game."
Right.
Magic really said empath.
Sorry for sticking the character.
You're right for sure. I mean, him and the DM were already having like beef over the stealth stuff anyway, so we ended up just like not stealthing anymore because I was just like, it's not like we have our assassin anymore, and I can get. I'm a swashbuckler rogue, so I can literally get my sneak attack off on basically anyone I fight because he's like mostly upfront, so you know. Doesn't matter if you're far away from me or up close to me, I will fuck you up either way. It just depends on how much I'm gonna fuck you up. No assassin. My twin brother, is on a fun little, holiday with the trickster god so that he can not be a mute anymore. No more ass on the team, all flat, no cake. What do you call this? What do you call this? What do you call that? Fucking flat ass. This is called cake. Technically, if I was gonna be realistic, you wouldn't see this cake. But I'm gonna put it in so y'all can have a nibble. You're welcome.
For the thirst.
Yeah. I decided this year I'm gonna make him real hot.
I already barked, okay.
Yeah, as you should. This man has fucking this I have to pull my whole ass into this because this man has ungodly amounts of attractiveness in game. Anytime that I draw Ral, I have to make him the hottest man on like I can possibly create. It's not easy shitting out the fucking god of attractiveness over here, okay?
Right.
Because this fucking his comeliness is unrivaled by even the gods. The gods have comeliness levels, and he fucking overrules all of them. I think there might be one that has like one above him. Something you know must something you know nothing about, huh? Must be hard on you. That depends on what you mean by that. Being the most wow. Wow. I'll have you know that I've been playing this fucking god level attractive man since fucking 2017. I want to say no, before that. What? It would have been. It would have had to have been 16. I gotta fucking. I gotta search it now. What year did I start? Uh, Mel, how long have we known each other?
I think we met in like 2018 or 19.
Looks like it's 18. So
Probably.
17 tracks. Yes, because I started dating my ex in 18. So that would have meant that I would have been at the apartments before, yeah. But I've been playing this man since like 2017. You've learned nothing, no Riz. I have a boyfriend in fiction. Which reminds me, I need to redraw my boyfriend too. But his tattoos give me such pain. You know that fucking audio where it's just like, oh, how'd you bag a baddie? How'd you bag a baddie? You know that one?
No.
I don't remember like what the name was, but it was just like this person. How'd you bag a baddie? How'd you bag a baddie? I didn't bag shit. I got picked up by my fucking scruff and put up on her shoulder, and I've been there ever since. And I got no plans of getting down. And I'm like, that's Raleon Ray. That's Raleon Ray 100%.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Wraith is like, I have no idea how I ended up with this attractive man, but
It just happened.
yeah. It is funny though, like what having like Wraith like do something and Ralphie like checking him out about it. And he's just like doing his thing. He did start to like purposefully show off the other day though, which I thought was funny. How do we feel about these? I want them like higher up. Maybe I just make them thinner.
Thinner?
Yeah. Because they're too thick right now. These like straps. They're covering up too much of the chest. We don't need coverage, we need sexiness. We need allure. Thinner, more like thinner. Nice. Oh, damn. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm, maybe. There we go. Want more of like a curve to the chest. AI will never know how to make it hot. They won't know the subtleties of the under boob that I'm showing here.
Right.
Oops. We're gonna fix this though. Hmm. Do I... Do we like the loose fitting pants?
I mean, I don't know, because if they're tighter, like you kind of get like a better idea, you know what I mean? But if they're loose, they you still kind of have to use your imagination. I'm not sure.
No, take clothes off. Done. One layer. You get to see his lack of bits.
Kendall.
His Ken doll. I need to eventually figure out what the fuck I'm doing with this hand. I guess I could put this one as the gloved hand. But then I'd have to draw it. But he kind of has to, because he has his gloves of thievery.
Mm-hmm.
AKA my fucking favorite favorite item of his. It makes my TM so fucking mad.
Fuck it.
Because he's just like, alright, Raul goes over to the door, doesn't even have to fucking roll.
You're like, hee 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 hee.
I'm like, I'm like, no, let me open the door. What's the door's DC? And he's just like, shut up. He's just like,
Like, well,
even if you
it,
fucking roll a 1, it doesn't matter.
right? But it's like, this way, you know that there's not a chance I'm not gonna get the door open. You know what I mean?
I mean, there still is a chance. There could be like a DC 30 something door.
Right.
However, even if there was a DC 30 door, I still have a 50% chance of opening it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's pretty much not any door or whatever that you can't get into, and they should be happy about that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my team is. My team's very happy. They don't even have to, like, I haven't had to, like, struggle with the door in a long fucking time, like, since the beginning, because I got the fucking gloves of thievery basically at the beginning of the game.
Mm.
And my DM's just like, oh, these are perfect for our rogue. What about the door to my heart? I feel like he's already opened that one without even rolling, because you barked for him. He's definitely unlocked your pants.
Ooh.
You're probably not even wearing them with this sleight of hand.
How scandalous. I'm all for it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
He is bisexual, so no one's off the table. I see you getting quiet. Alright. What am I missing? That scar wouldn't be visible. His hair's gotten so long over the years.
Yeah, I imagine he doesn't cut it.
No. Well, because, like, his hair was cut pretty recently whenever he joined the party. So. And he's also an elf, so they don't really cut their hair. I mean, like, they cut their hair, but not, like, short. One hand typing is hard. Oh, yeah? What are you doing with that other hand? What are you
Eating a
doing?
popsicle, duh.
Eating popsicle. Okay, do we want any other accessories? Trying to think of his other stuff he's got. This is like the worst fucking hand. My only role here is to be is horny on main. Exactly. That's how you should be. If I'm doing art, everyone should be horny. I think that's pretty much it for his clothes. His boots. I'm trying to think of his like other magic items he'd have. His main items wouldn't really be visible. I'm definitely not wearing his drawing his fucking uh weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm the only one on the table. Someone on top, perfect height. Hell yeah. This boy is a tall boy too. He's 6'2".
Oh my goodness.
I'm a tall boy. This was actually like brought up like in game for the longest time. No one realized just how fucking tall the elves were. Because like we were going like through some sort of thing. I don't remember what it was, but it was like some sort of town, and there was like this big fucking dude who was there, and he was just like, oh yeah, he's like the tallest guy there. He's like really big and burly. They call him the bear. And I was like, oh, well, how tall is he? And he's like, he's 6 foot. And I'm like, I'm taller than him. And he's like, wait, what? I was like, I'm taller than him. There's two people here taller than him, actually. Because me and my twin are both 6 foot, both 6'2". And he's like, oh. He's like,
Uh-oh.
I'm like, so I walk up to the bear and look down at him very slightly. And it was really funny because it was just like, oh. fellow tall man.
Right.
Someone who's eye level with me. Like, our fucking gnome is like, here. You doing what with bears now? His name was he was called the Bear. He was the mayor of the town. And they called him the Bear. Eh, probably like that. That's how we want to render that. Scoot that. Because he's gay. You know, I didn't ask. I don't remember if Raleon and Wraith were a couple then. Probably not. They were in a fucking will they, won't they hell.
I remember those days.
Hell. It was a fucking hell. 6 fucking years. 6 years of will they, won't they.
Right?
6 years.
Which means it better last forever.
Yeah, and there's some moments where I'm just like, Wraith, do you want this relationship? I worked really fucking hard for this. But then I'm just like, he's just socially under developed. It's fine. He just has some learning to do. Because I was just like, this man has literally never taken him out on a date. They've never went out on a date. They haven't said I love you. They haven't like they've canonically fucked.
That's it.
Curly pubes. You need to shave if your fucking pubes are that curly.
Oh my god.
If your fucking pubes are doing that, then you need to shave. What do you think? Do we need to add any more accoutrements?
Accoutrements. Don't know. Does he have any jewelry or? Oh, now he has piercings, right?
He has ear piercings.
Mm-hmm.
He has um one here, here, and here, and he has like a chain that does that. But I didn't know if we wanted to include those.
Probably. Who doesn't love piercings on a dude?
That is true.
Especially an elf.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sparkles doesn't like bush. Makes sense. Exactly. I take a fucking razor from my nose down. How are we liking this silhouette? Put that all in there. Through. You can select it all at once. I still fucking laugh at the fucking lie that I've spread amongst our party that elves don't fart. It's one of my favorite lies. So funny. I don't need that one anymore. I laugh at your reactions to rigging. No! No bully me! I feel like it's gonna be really interesting whenever Ral eventually goes back to his village.
Why is that?
Uh, you probably can't hear this song, but this is kind of the the song that I kind of like attribute to him coming back to the village.
Oh, okay.
Because so Ra was born under so okay in Moon Elf lore in like my lore because there's not a lot of lore for actual like moon elves, so we kind of like adapted our own and I made my own culture. And like in the astrology and stuff, um they're very much like the equivalency of what if we took people who like are really into astrology and amplify it to an entire culture.
I I think the idea.
Yeah, but it's like they can work in both favors to where it's just like, oh, like if you're born under, and the signs are also like attributed to like astrology, what they call, what are they called? Like celestial bodies and stuff. So like
Mm-hmm.
the moons and stars and like the sun and things are like tied to actual like deities, and like the actual pantheon and stuff. And so it's even stronger like being like, oh, like if you're born under this moon or this sun, like if you like are done like born under this one, this sign, you are like blessed by this goddess, or if you know, you are
Okay.
like
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
actually
like,
really cool.
yeah. And it's like, oh well, like and like in of their race, they can literally only be born under those sorts of like astrological sort of like circumstances. So like the twins were born under the eclipse of two moons. So like the stronger like event whenever you were born is kind of like your strongest, like the stronger your tie is to that like connection of like that god. And so like Ra was born under like the eclipse of things, and like eclipses are pretty rare, especially like of two particular ones, and it's not like just of the sun. You were born in dum dum. It means you're a jackass. um but yeah, so like Ra was born under the red moon, and like he's more affiliated with the red moon, while his twin is more affiliated with the other one that was eclipsing, which is the blue moon. And so he is like um more in favor of like he is the sign of strength and is more like tied to the red moon. The red moon is seen as like the red moon is tied to a chaotic evil god,
Mm-hmm.
named Raleon. I didn't name the gods, but um, red elf versus blue elf. Pretty much. They both have attributes of both moons since it was an eclipse. And so both of them had like celestial power at the time. So like that's why he's chaotic neutral, or he started chaotic neutral, versus being just chaotic evil because of the blue moon being chaotic neutral and a trickster god. Ral is now chaotic good, due to the fact of like him maturing over time and being influenced over by becoming a warlock of Wetter, which is the Green Moon, I believe.
Oh,
I believe she's the Green Moon, but she's a nature goddess of like the elves.
makes sense.
Yeah. Um, where is this one? But the only real way to kind of like counteract gods is other gods, basically, which had been a
Oh,
problem. That's not what I wanted. Because he had a huge distrust of gods. This is the third game of the series off green. Yeah, pretty much.
oh, great.
There are green elves. I think technically Wraith would like he's not a moon elf or any celestial elf. He's a wood elf.
Mm-hmm.
But if he was, he would be a green moon elf. Uh, because I believe he was born under Wetter's moon because he's the hermit. Yellow elf. See, you say that, but there's a lot of moons, and I believe there is a pale yellow moon. I don't even remember how many there were, but like they're not all moons. I might be misremembering though which one was the green moon. Didn't get rid of this junk. I don't know why I'm blocking in color. I guess just kind of see the blocks of it.
Mm.
Through my fucking pen. Report under the rainbow, you gay. Correct. Technically, I was born under... I forgot which one would have been my sign. Technically, he's half of me, though. Because I'm a Cancer Leo, and he is based off of... Strength is based off of Leo. You a Leo? Fuck you. Slushy's also a Pisces. Maybe that explains why you guys are both such simps.
Who's a Pisces?
Solar and Slushy.
Ah.
It went way more than just drawing the pants.
You got into it.
I got into it. I was like, aw, it just started though. Who's the one that was confused looking at your chart? It was Slushy. Slushy took one look at my full astrology chart and he's like, "You are a living contradiction. You make no fucking sense." I was like, "That's me, baby." An enigma, a mystery. Exactly. What's your sign, Melly?
Libra.
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 Libra. Wow. I'm not a Leo. Not completely. I'm a Leo Cancer. I'm a cusp
I'm only half
child.
Leo.
Yeah, I'm only half Leo. I don't know why this is on Rao's performance list.
What is?
It's fucking Edelweiss? Edelweiss, yeah. As being flat as a board. Libra was the answer. And also, I'm not a Leo. I'm half Leo. I'm a Cancer. Cancer Leo. Do we want to do red pants? I think I want to do red pants. Red pants sound fun. I'm gonna bop you. You're just trying to suck up to my friend. Because I'll treat your friends better than you. What a dick. Melly, he mean to me.
I see the bullying.
Bully. Melly will
Bully.
protect me. Melly love me.
But he bullied you out of love.
No.
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 He's lying.
Lying. Alright, do we want red top or red pants? The alternative is it's gonna be black otherwise.
Black pants, red top?
Could do that.
Could do.
Could do. You know what we could also do? We could do a split top. What's Solar saying? He's saying some dumb shit. Red top versus red bottom of power struggle. He's a switch. This man has never made a decision in his life. He's a bisexual. Which part do we want? I guess this part can be... this part too. Some people need that part. He shouldn't have to. Exactly. See you coming, how they better hide it now. Oh, I forgot. Wait, no, I didn't. You don't have to make decisions if you're hot. Okay, what do we think? So we got this option. I don't know if I like... What if we did...
Maybe.
I feel like this is probably most fitting.
Yeah.
What if we did red strings? I mean, it's gonna be leather, but it gives it a bit more color, which I like. We can make this black. I think I like that. And we can maybe pull the pocket out. Give it a bit of pop of color.
A little pop.
Yeah. This gives too much arrow to the crotch energy.
Isn't that what we want, though?
It's a little too much it's a little too direct because it's basically just like whooah, big arrow.
True.
And I want his like pose to do the talking rather than
Mm-hmm.
color blocking to his cock.
Right.
Highlighting the cum gutter earlier. See, I would, but I picked high pants. Because otherwise they'd be like down here. Can't really hold them down. I think I like this blocking. And I'll probably do like a moon patterning with like the phases of the moon. I never explained the reason why his tribe is gonna be an interesting trip back.
Oh, yeah.
And I got distracted. Me explaining Elvish lore. Or specifically Moon Elf lore. But yeah, because of that affiliation with the fact that like different moons can literally mean that your sign is kind of known as an evil deity. You're kind of like seen as like a cursed sign and like doomed to be an evil person. I don't know if I like those. Maybe if I put them in like a gold color.
A gold color?
Yeah, instead of like the red pepperonis that I got going on.
Maybe. Makes it more like more regal, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Guess I should do this in some sort of pattern, huh? Crescent moon. This one would be half moon then. That'd be the other one. Goodness. I think that looks better.
Yeah.
I'll put like some stars. Where's my brush? Like a star brush. Yeah, something like that. We will also do like the cuff. I guess we could also do like a pattern on the pants. No. Oh, here's a glitter brush. That's wrong kind of glitter. Oh, I can finally turn my flower layers back on. Oh, no, never mind. No, I can't. Grab this color. Okay. People who are coming in are probably like, what the hell is is this? This isn't Baldur's Gate. Because I still have it as the like dinner intermission.
Oh, right.
I have it under the category of art. Oh, never mind. I have it under Honkai still. It never updated. That's unfortunate. Anyway, we should probably go back to Baldur's Gate.
Anyway.
Anyway. Not gonna stare at him for a hot second. What about you, Melly? You got any opinions?
No. I
No.
think it looks good. And yeah, you included flowers. Like every piece of art has to have the flowers for him.
Yee, he's very floral.
Yes, he always has to have the flowers.
The flowers.
The flowers.
Remember when I fucking gave myself fucking tendonitis from drawing all of those goddamn flowers by hand like an idiot?
I remember.
Fucking hell. Okay, I'm gonna save this. We're gonna switch back to Baldi's Gate.
Hooray!
Alright, we're defeating the hag.
Yes. We're gonna kill the hag.
The haggis.
Haggis.
I'm gonna say, should we say Baggis the haggis? Baggin the haggis?
Bacchus the haggis. Like it.
Baggins the haggis. No one's gonna know what the fuck this stream is. I love that.
It's just chaos.
Yeah. The ones who are here are the ones that matter. They'll know. They'll know what we're doing.